We're going to do it. We're doing take two. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the first live that I did this morning, but there was only audio, no video, and it was all choppy. And that just wasn't going to do. My mom showed up early too this morning. And so all of a sudden at like 5 to 11, everything went a little bit crazy and everyone's so excited because grandma's here, which is awesome. And she brought cake and we're ordering pizza because we're celebrating the 3 summer birthdays that we have in our family here. And yeah, all of a sudden I'm trying to go live and the kids are everywhere. And it was just one of those busier moments in the day. And everything's settled down. Grandma's got a nice tea. She's sitting on the porch with my 16-year-old having a nice chat. So I'm just going to do take two. It'll take me 10 minutes. So if you catch both of these lives, then God bless you. They're pretty much going to be the same thing, a little bit different flavor. I mean, I've got some short notes, but I pretty much just speak from my heart. And if you're catching this in the future, everything's saved in the guide section. This is the July How to Get Your House in Order Challenge Without Stressing Out. And I'm your host, Tara. Oh my gosh, what's going on with my hair? Tara Hills. I am a homeschool mom of 10 with 1 more on the way. And my heart in doing these lives 3 times a week is to help other moms embrace the blessing of children with joy and confidence. I'm just going to keep working on my hair as I keep talking because it's going to bug me. Oh, it's funny. Like, I don't normally look in the mirror throughout the day unless I'm like popping into the bathroom and washing my hands. But then I'm like, what is going on with my hair? I didn't realize I had so many flyaways, but whatever. It's just my hair, right? Let's talk about the July challenge. We are coming into the last week, and I'm here, like I said, to help you ladies and men, if you happen to be joining us, embrace the blessing of children, joy, and confidence. And one of those areas is our homes, right? And a lot of moms, especially newer moms or moms that start to get a bunch of kids, and a bunch of kids is relative. 2 can feel like a bunch. 3 can sure feel like a bunch. That is like the minivan zone, and you definitely feel like you have a bunch of kids. Keeping your house in order can become a challenge. And number of women have decided to do decluttering projects, getting a corner of the house in order projects. I'm doing a photo project, which is, I'm so glad I'm doing this challenge with you because I really don't enjoy doing it. Segue into today's topic. We're beginning the last week of a 4-week challenge, and it's what I think of as like the last lap. We're going to check in on Wednesday and Friday again, and then we're done. That's all the lives I'm going to do for this, and I got all new content coming in August. I'm so excited for you. My heart is just awesome things to share that, you know, I've learned the hard way over the years, just through life, through experience, through scripture, through growing in God's grace and truth, and learning how to manage a home with a bunch of kids. So that's all coming down the pipeline. But today, as we enter in the last lap, I want to talk about the fork in the road, right? The beginning of the end. Here we are. What did I call this today? I don't even know. I called it, I called this one the last lap because that's what it is. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I begin a project and I'm pretty like, my momentum is up. I feel like I got this burst of emotional energy. I hit it strong from the beginning. Maybe in the middle, like we've talked about in other lives, you can hit a couple interruptions or internal things. You even, you kind of work your way around those obstacles and keep going. But then when you get to like the last lap and the end is in sight, sometimes you can, instead of kind of getting your last burst of energy to finish well, thinking this completely opposite, almost sabotaging wave of emotion. I don't know about you, but I can feel discouraged at the end, especially if I'm not where I wanted to be. And I did hit setbacks or my own setbacks like procrastination or whatever, right? Not here to be real and talk about it. The last lap can sometimes be a do or die. Like you finish it or you don't, right? Especially like last week we talked about biting off more than you can chew, and I gave you some practical steps in the written post of how to face that, how to address that, and work through it because you've got options. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. And today's talk about this, keeping going. And again, like I said, not coming down hard on you, just want to be real and talk about it because I experienced this too, right? I'm by no means a super mom. Having a lot of kids doesn't turn me into an instant super mom. This means I have a lot more practice to put God's into real world action every day. That's the way I look at it anyway. So yeah, I hit this week and I've got the photos, I've got the albums, I've got enough health and time and energy. I have all the ingredients I need to finish my personal project that I chose. But you know what I'm lacking right now? Personal enthusiasm. Like none. Just none. I'm like, bleh. Anybody could do this chore for me and I would be like, thank you. I'm not at the point where I'm going to pay somebody to do it. But you know what I mean? You just don't wanna. I don't wanna finish it. Like, and I hit that with my kids all the time. I don't wanna. And I'm like, well, I didn't really ask you how you felt about it. Just do it. When it comes to chores and stuff like that, right? And that's just it. If I only was running on pure emotion in my whole life, I joke with my kids, but there's a grain of truth. I wouldn't get out of bed in the morning. Like, why? I don't feel like getting out of bed. I don't feel like doing another load of laundry. My feelings cannot be like the engine of the train that is my life. More often than not, they have their place to play. Like, emotions are good. They're part of who we are. Beautiful design of us as people. We have a body, we have emotions, we have a mind, we have a soul. We're complex, beautiful human beings, but emotions are a fickle friend when it comes to guiding your life and making adult decisions, right? They're a factor, but they're not the prime. So if you're feeling like discouraged at this last lap checkpoint, the beginning of the last week, then this video is definitely for you. And you may not be feeling it now, but you may feel it in other areas of your life, in other major projects, home organization, or down the road when you pick up another project. So something to just keep in mind for the future. Because, yeah, you could quit. But like I talked about on Friday, how are you going to feel about that after you quit? You'll immediately protect yourself from feeling bad in the moment, but you're setting yourself up to really feel terrible in the long run. And the next time you hit a project like, oh, this mess is erupted, it's out of control, the kids have way too much clothes, we can't even open and close the drawers, whatever your project is, what's probably going to come up is the emotional memory of quitting. And then you want to protect yourself from that terrible feeling again, which is super understandable. It just doesn't serve you well as the mom of many in the context of your own home, right? It's a setup. It's what I call sabotage. So if you're feeling discouraged right now, I totally understand, because I actually feel the same way right now. I have no emotional momentum to finish this project. And I mean, yeah, I could grit my teeth, but I prefer not to do completely teeth gritting. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I'm going to put a written post today at 1 o'clock, which is what I've been doing with all of these lives. It's got some very specific action steps to help you. It's literally the steps I take in the last lap when I don't wanna anymore. It's like the two, proverbial little angels, that stereotype of the good angel, the bad angel. It's like good Tara, bad Tara. And it's good Tara's like, you should finish it. You'll feel so much better. And bad Tara's like, I don't wanna. So what am I going to do about that? I'm going to share a post this afternoon. Check it out if this is for you and this is resonating with you and you really you're like, yeah, that's totally me. And I want to, but I don't want to. I get it. And I'm going to read the post. I'm going to put it in action too. I'm going to hold myself accountable because deep down, I know how good it's going to feel to finish it and finish it well. And if you had to give yourself an extension because you hit unexpected setbacks, that's completely understandable and that's valid. So this week, if you decided realistically it's going to take another 2 weeks, we're going to push it into August, okay, that's fine. Like I said, there's no report card associated to this challenge. This is here to serve you and assist you in your home in the context of the projects you're choosing to take on, your unique situation, your health, your life, different, right? The principles apply, but let's give each other some grace, give ourselves some grace to do it well, especially when we're not feeling it and our emotions are not our friend right now to finish a project we set out to do like this one. So yeah, that's what I've got for you today. I'm so glad I got to look at my pretty face, and so did you. Like I said, if you caught I'm just even going to delete the old one. So my apologies to anyone who caught it the first time. In the grand scheme of life, it's okay. Please be sure to share this with others. If this is resonating with you and you've got other mom friends in your life, in your circles, and you'd like to encourage them as well, like it's just an invite, like it's no force or pressure. You could share this to your own personal Facebook page and be like, yeah, I'm doing this challenge in July with this mom of 10. It's been really helpful. Maybe it's something you want to check out, right? No biggie. I would really appreciate that. It'll help this channel grow and it'll help people be blessed. It's something I didn't have when I was a young mom. Like, yeah, I had felt hundreds of, but not really a unique person who was a mom of many, who was aiming to speak with grace and truth. I had a lot of opinions and I found it almost overwhelming. So it can be really helpful to plug in with someone or a group of someone's that are very like-minded, that are gracious, and that aren't just rah-rahing you or guilting you, but are also encouraging you, giving you practical stuff that helps you in your home, embracing the blessing of your children with more joy, more confidence. So that's what this is about. Thank you for sharing it. I super appreciate that. And yeah, one more last thing I'm going to say is that I'm so excited to share with you the website launch that's happening next week. I've been working on this in my own free time. This has been my big summer project. And this one I'm actually enthusiastic about. It has not been hard for me to harness my emotions because I'm there. The whole package of mind, will, and I've been completely engaged for this website. It's got so much free stuff in it. It's got a blog in it. I'm so excited. All the tidbits. I have so much I am excited to share. I really have learned a lot along the way. And I love sharing it. I love their moms because I didn't have that 10, 12 years ago. And I love that I now can take what I wish I had and turn around and do that and others. So super cool. I'm so excited to share with you. I'm gonna give more details about it as the week goes on, and especially next week, it's gonna be the big launch. Look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, because this is it, ladies. We are gonna finish up this project one way or another, whether we finish it in July or a little bit later. It's been a joy sharing this with you. Look forward to the post this afternoon, and I'll see you on Wednesday. So until then, God bless you. Take care.